Hello everyone, welcome to the 4th event of the Biscuit Brawl Season 5, Funnel Endurance. The rules for this event: the goal is for the marbles to stay in the funnels as long as possible and try to finish after their opponents. In this event, the marbles that finish last will actually win. So we're starting with the test heat with the tadpoles, as they will be released. The course itself is pretty much the exact same as Season 4's. The only difference is that everything is a turquoise color. Other than that, pretty much nothing has changed. So the same teams that were threats last season should be threats this season. So the teams you want to be looking out for: Grape Shot, Cetacean Nation. Both those teams got medals in the main league, along with, as well as the Chlorophyll Crew, Bubblegummers, and Tree Huggers getting medals in the league. As we can see, you want to, all of these marbles will land in the catch basin. You want to try to stall as long as possible to prevent yourself from getting there. Heat 1, we have the Corvid Crowd, Cetacean Nation, Dark Dragons, and Grape Shots. Cetacean Nation and Grape Shots, as I have mentioned, both have medals in this. They got medals in this last season in the main league. Corvid Crowd also did decent. They got 6th last season. But they are currently doing pretty good right now, along with the Dark Dragons, who actually did really terrible this last season. They got 15th in the B League, but currently they're doing really well along with the Corvid Crowd. But they end up falling behind Cetacean Nation and get 3rd in the heat, Grape Shots. They're kind of struggling this entire time. Cetacean Nation actually making great moves to get into 1st place, putting in Orca, despite the fact that Beluga got the silver last season, but hey, it worked out. Heat 2, we have the Soda Pops, Bubblegummers, Natural Disasters, and Laser Kiwis. Laser Kiwis not doing well right now. Currently only 3 points in 3 events. A point per event of 1. Horrendous for them right now, but all of these teams are doing quite solidly. Bubblegummers, the real threat you want to look out for here. They got silver in the league last season. Currently, it looks like to me the Laser Kiwis and the Natural Disasters make an unfortunate move to fall not only to the non-advancement zone, but to last place in the heat. Looks really good for the sweet teams. Chewy and Pop will both advance. Laser Kiwis, a struggling season still, but it could have been worse. It could have been another 1-point finish, which this doesn't look like it'll be. E3 of the Soapy Bubbles, Soulmates, Flight of Fairies, and Leapfrogs. This is not a particularly strong heat. Leapfrogs and Soapy Bubbles both got 15th and 16th at this event last season, and Flight of Fairy only got 11th. The only real team to look out here for are the Soulmates, who got 4th in the league. Currently, Leapfrogs are showing why they got last season. They're really struggling right now. None of the other teams personally doing well, but Soulmates will join the Leapfrogs and actually fall to last. Pretty easy advancement for the Flight of Fairy and Soapy Bubbles. So yeah, there go the Leapfrogs and the Soulmates. Unfortunate for them. Soapy Bubbles actually putting in the same marble they sent in last season. So clearly, they did a lot of training there to make them actually good at this event. Heat 4, Chlorophyll Crew, Pastry Party, Sky Jets, and Tree Huggers. Chlorophyll Crew and Tree Huggers both have medals in the league in this event from last season. So both plant teams are definitely the ones you want to look out for here. Currently, they're not doing so well right now. They're taking up the bomb too, although they are fighting with Pastry Party. Sky Jets were doing well for a bit, but now they fell off. It could be anyone that advances, and it looks like both the plant teams will actually be the ones that won't advance. Yeah, Tree Huggers tried to make a potential move to get themselves out of last, but they will not advance. Oak and Leaf actually Tree Huggers putting in Oak, despite the fact that was Birch from last season that did well, and that clearly did not pay off. They got 15th in this event. Chlorophyll Crew getting 16th themselves, so not great for those two teams. Semifinals 1, we have Pastry Party, Soda Pops, Sky Jets, and the Flight of Fairies. Currently, Soda Pops, I believe, doing really well in the standings. They're in second, but currently, they have a 2-funnel lead over everyone, so they are not looking good. Pastry Party, Flight of Fairies, and Sky Jets, it looks like it's just going to be between those 3, but these big funnels can change everything, and they do. Sky Jets and the Pastry Party do pass the Soda Pops, and Soda Pops and Flight of Fairies will easily advance with no one to bump into them or to catch up to them. And yeah, that was not very good from the Pastry Party or the Sky Jets. They fell in way too quickly for either the Soda Pops or the Flight of Fairies to bump into them, and Fantasy and Pop will advance to the finals. Now we're on to semifinals 2 with the Bubblegummers, Soapy Bubbles, Corvid Crowd and Cetacean Nation. So looking at right now, it's still very close between everyone. Bubblegummers now taking a lead, which you don't want to do, actually. They're in a way, they're falling behind. But it's really close between anyone. It is quite literally anyone's game. Bubblegummers, again, struggling. But now, with a hit there, they're actually in first. This could be anyone's game. Cetacean Nation, again, falling early. It looks like it's going to be Cetacean Nation and Corvid Crowd that don't advance. But actually, it's the Bubblegummers that will fail to advance. Corvid Crowd make a brilliant move on the switchback in order to get themselves into the finals. It'll be Soap and Mordecai that will be advancing. Cetacean Nation will get best of the rest, getting 5th place. Skyjets not doing as well, getting 8th. But we move on to the finals with the Flight of Fairy, Soapy Bubbles, Corvid Crowd, and the Soda Pops. Corvid Crowd won the last event. I believe that's the same marble, one of the same marbles as well. That's Mordecai, who won the 3-legged race with Raven, trying to get a gold on their own, it looks like. But a bunch of other teams trying to prove themselves as well. But it's really close between all of them fighting for this win. But the Corvid Crowd make a brilliant move, and they enter the last funnel while everyone else leaves. And Flight of Fairy actually stall near the end, trying to potentially get themselves, get the Corvid Crowd stuck maybe. But it's an easy win for the Corvid Crowd. Flight of Fairy is getting second. Soda Pops will have to sell for third. Soapy Bubbles, unfortunately, will get no medals in 4th place. So, kind of surprising, order-wise. That is, I believe, the 2nd gold medal for Corvid Crowd. But anyway, congratulations to Pop of the Soda Pops for winning bronze, to Fantasy of the Flight of Fairies for winning silver, and to Mordecai, the reserve of the Corvid Crowd, for winning gold. Looking at the standings right now, Corvid Crowd with a nice 69 points. Still holding the lead. Flight of Fairies jump up 9 spots all the way to 3rd. Impressive for them. Not a lot of changes to the standings, though, mostly in the mid-pack. But we'll see you next time for the 5th event of the Biscuit Brawl, Vine Jump. Until then, this is Rip Biscuit, signing off.